nostrils. Okay, just to be clear, I'm not making fun of Ozzy Osbourne. That little impersonation was my way of honoring him. Because how many of you nostrils out there actually know the band Black Sabbath? The classic pioneers of satanic rock and roll. I grew up on Black Sabbath, much like everyone else from my generation. My dad showed me. Oh, hi, by the way. Dr. Magnifiscent here. Welcome to the Next Needle News! Let's bloody go! Again, doing the impersonation out of respect. Please don't chew me up in the comments. So yes, growing up on my parents' generation of music, I've always had a love and appreciation for the classics. And Black Sabbath is one of the greatest and most respected bands of all time, generating that really fun Satanic Panic era. That was great, right? The kids loved them, the churches hated them, but that's what made them cool. So when I found out that one of my favorite fragrance brands, the great Italian niche perfume house of Xerjoff, of course, did a collaboration with Tony Iommi, the guitarist from Black Sabbath, and it was pretty obvious I was gonna get it at some point. Remember way back when I had my big Xerjoff haul, blind buying like 7 perfumes, hoping and praying that I would like them, and ended up loving them all. But after filming that, I was like, okay, I think I'm kind of set for life with my Xerjoffs. I had 10 total, and I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm good. But come on, you know me. I know me. And I love Tony Iommi. So, of course, it was inevitable that I would end up owning Monkey Special, the Tony Iommi collaboration with Xerjoff. I've heard all kinds of incredible things about this. So the fact that it's got Tony Iommi and it's a Xerjoff, and I've seen pictures of the bottle, it is stunning. And on top of that, all the reviews are just woo! Let's see if Xerjoff really hit a high note like how Tony Iommi does on his guitar. Okay, that was a real reach for a pun there. So I'm just way too amped. Get it? Guitar term? I'm way too excited to wait any longer. So let's bust her open. The outer box is really, really sleek. I believe Monkey Special is the name of one of his guitars or something. I don't know, I'm not that entrenched in the trivia. But we have a gray, kind of silver metallic colored box. It's got the Tony Iommi Monkey Special logo. Hey, he's got his own logo. Well, isn't he special? It's a guitar body with his name, you know, in there. And then it may be hard to see on camera, but there's a pattern on the front face, and it's all just a bunch of little monkey faces. So I guess he's got a thing for primates. It's got this cool, colorful artwork on the back, and some cool words I see. We have a quote from Lord Iommi himself. If I was asked to name a perfume ingredient which well represents rock and roll from the late 60s till nowadays, I would choose the deep, earthy, musky patchouli we use for the Iommi Xerjoff blend. I have heard it has a prominent patchouli. I've also heard that it's a little leathery, I think, and a little boozy, but that's all hearsay. Doesn't matter anymore. It's finally here. I'm finally gonna smell it. But first we have a few more layers to get through. That box rocks. I love this take on the inner leather style boxes on the inside. We looked at a lot of them in my Xerjoff haul video. Again, watch that when this episode's done. Usually these leather bound boxes are brown, but in this case it's black with the silver Xerjoff X right there in the middle. Oh, so mean looking. Let's open her up. Oh, dropped my paper. What is that? A little pamphlet of some sort? Oh, we got some pictures of Tony in there. Some quotes about the Iommi patchouli. Oh, we got the notes listed. That'll be handy for when we're looking that up. I'm not gonna, no spoilers. Oh, and that's cute. We got Tony and Sergio, who is the owner of Xerjoff, jamming out together on some git boxes. Yeah, actually this is pretty cool. I'm actually loving this. And there's a lot of words which I am not going to read. Oh, what a nice touch. I got me a Xerjoff guitar pick. On the inside of the lid, we got the X for Tony Iommi, some cool silver artwork. We got a guitar and we got the Xerjoff logo, and the Xerjoff logo looks pretty metal in there. Pretty badass of you, Xerjoff. And here we have the cloth covering the bottle, which is usually white. In this case, it's black, which makes sense. And it feels more like a cloth material, not so papery. All right, unveiling the bottle. Damn, look at that sleek bottle. Let's bust it out of there. I mean, Xerjoff doesn't mess around when it comes to presentation and customer experience, but this release takes it to a whole new level. I wonder if they're trying to design the box to look kind of like a guitar case. Let's see what's underneath this little resting spot for the bottle, and Oh yeah, nothing. I don't know why that flips up, but whatever. All right. Not blowing up this box, that's for show. Putting that down gently. All right, bottle time. This bottle, I don't normally use this word, but I'm gonna use it right now. It's absolutely sick. In fact, I'll grab another Xerjoff bottle so we can compare. Here's the bottle for Alexandria 2, for example. We have the traditional gold cap with the little swoop, you know, the little fun slide. It's got a gold plate in the middle. And for Monkey Special, we have a sleek black cap and a black plate with the logo. It says Iommi underneath. The rest of the bottle is an opaque metallic silver color. And this etched pattern that you're seeing around the top half of the bottle is that same monkey face artwork. But the cool thing is that the monkey faces are transparent. It looks like the glass underneath this metallic coating is of sort of an amber color. Unless that's the juice. It could be the juice. Oh yeah, actually, I think it's the juice. You can see through my light here. So I'm glad there is a little bit of transparency so you can see that gorgeous, rich, dark colored juice. I'm guessing this thing is gonna be a bold powerhouse, but there's only one way to find out. Time to diagnose. The doctor is now in. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Here we go. Give it to me, Tony. Oh my God, that filled up the room fast. I think this one's gonna be a beast, folks. Man, I hope so, because you know I love them strong. I'm gonna give this an extra couple minutes to settle in. One second. Don't worry, I'll use a little editing magic to help us skip ahead. Cut to smell test. Wow. Good God. Oh, good Lord almighty. That is powerful. Right off the rip. Okay, on first blast, it's really intense. It's just... I got too close. Really strong, and it left a really thick sheen on my hand. In my experience with fragrances like this, I feel like it will start to round out and sweeten up. Right now, it's just, whew, man, punch. All right, while it's settling in, let's look at the notes in our handy-dandy little pamphlet. All right, as per the included literature. Head notes. Reggio Calabria bergamot. Oh yeah, that fancy bergamot. Rum, spelled R-H-U-M, but it smells like a boozy rum, so I'm guessing it's just rum.
Why is the rum gone?
Bulgarian geranium and passion fruit up top. Okay, I can see that fruitiness coming through. That's actually a really nice addition. I don't really ever see passion fruit in perfumery. That's very nice in the open. I like that. All right, heart notes are cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, patchouli from Singapore. Thanks for being specific. And leather. And oh yeah, I'm getting me some leather even at this stage. And then we have more specific base notes like Australian sandalwood, ambergris. Oh, that makes me happy. I do love ambergris. I'm weird like that. Vanilla from Madagascar. Tonka bean, caramel, labdanum, and musk. So I'm really curious to see how this will develop and how those sweeter notes like sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, and caramel will come into play in the full development. But I am hoping that this badass, aggressive nature that it has will continue well into the dry down. Because it's just really dark. It's moody, it's brooding. So yeah, we're gonna take this thing on a full ride. I'm really gonna take my time with this one, so you'll see me in a few seconds, but I'll see you in a few hours. Let's rock! Rock and roll! Rock and or roll! Rock and roll! Rock, 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 rock and roll! Rock. Ooh. Ah, yeah! Rock and roll! Ow, ow, ow. Ow, my teeth! This is a painful job. All right, let's get back to the things that I'm good at, which is not playing guitar. Mad respect to you, Sir Iommi. Anyway, let's get back to Monkey Special. And I'll tell you this right now. I am bananas for Monkey Special. Oh, brother. Hey, you got it? Yes, this thing is gorgeous. I really like the way it dried down too. It's absolutely sweetened up. It's much less harsh and abrasive as it was in the beginning, which is good, I believe. I mean, I'm kind of a weirdo when it comes to fragrance, and I was kind of hoping that it would retain more of that boozy, leathery harshness. Other thing I'm noticing, well, first off, longevity, immaculate. This thing will last you for probably days. Could probably survive a shower. But the projection is much more subdued. So it's not a mass aggressive room filler, but due to the nature of the blend and the concentration and the notes that are involved, I can't imagine anyone not detecting it, even after having it on for a few hours. I do like the way it's softened up, but it still has some of that leather retained from the heart notes. The patchouli is still sitting in there, and I suppose it's a little musky. I definitely don't look at the lack of projection well into the dry down as a negative. Considering the intensity, it is probably a positive thing that it's not just a foghorn blast everyone right in the face as soon as you walk into a room type fragrance. There are some serious leather room fillers out there. I've mentioned them a few times. Leather Tobacco by Xerjoff and Quoium by Orto Parisi. Like, these are not just room fillers, they are room clearers if you apply too much. Like, even one spray is pushing it. The Tony Iommi has a little bit more self-control and does get a little bit more people-pleasing as it dries down, but it still smells badass. Like, you will undeniably smell like a rock star with this bad boy. So therefore, you do have a little bit more leeway to control the volume of this scent depending on how much you apply. I would imagine if you really wanted it to be loud and aggressive, just double up on the sprays. Although, I don't know, man. I feel like not a lot of people would really like that. It's not crazy unique. There's a lot of other boozy, leathery patchouli fragrances out there that are kind of similar, but it definitely has something special about it going on. I mean, I just really dig it. Let's do our final thoughts. Starts out really aggressive and then gets really nice in its development. Much easier and wearable well into the dry down, but still smells badass and very classy. This is some upscale quality. Really smells like it anyway. Great job, Tony Iommi and Xerjoff. What an incredible collaboration. This is a new instant one of my all-time favorites right here. I highly recommend you get your nose on this one. I like that it's really interesting, but also really easy to love. And I think most of you out there, like me, will really love it too. Yep, this is a brand that I believe I will just continue to always sing their praises. Just as much as I will continue singing your praises for subscribing. You did subscribe, yeah? If you did, thank you. If you didn't, get on it. Also, if you wouldn't mind rocking my world with a like and ringing that bell, you can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Okay, sorry about that. I know I didn't promise no guitar playing, but I promised no more singing. How did we just go from Black Sabbath to Anita Ward? Anyway, share me with all of your rockin' pheromone challenge friends and family. Rock me out onto your socials and leave me a rockin' comment. If you've tried this, let me know what you think. Or just let me know whatever. Let's strike up a fragrant chat, shall we? And come on over next time. You know I'll be here. Your favorite doctor of sexy smells. And yes, major apologies for that butchered British accent. I don't want to offend anyone. Anyway, see you on the next adventure. Stay rockin' and stay smelly. The doctor is out.